Hi, Sarah Goldhammer here, your COABE presenter coach, thanking you for your interest in sharing your experience and expertise at the COABE conference. Thanks also for considering presenting in a hybrid session. Why is this important? You can reach two audiences rather than one. You can share your knowledge with people who are in person as well as those who are not able to travel and are attending remotely. We have found this is a very large group of people. We want everyone to have access to you and your session. Is it more work to present a hybrid session? The answer is yes. You do need to plan for how you can reach both audiences at once. It's important to have a support person or a co-presenter to help you. Here's the good news about this extra effort. COABE is creating a series of training supports for you and anyone else involved in your session. We have experienced hybrid presenters who are sharing their knowledge and tips for success. I personally will be happy to talk with you and prepare you for what to expect as a hybrid presenter. We hope you see this extra effort as worth it as you're able to reach a larger audience and share your valuable session information. Thank you.
I chose to give my session as a hybrid to challenge myself. I had a unit that I wanted to share, and the technology is here for us to be able to reach more teachers, and therefore we're reaching more students. So since my goal is teaching students to understand math, I appreciate options to reach that goal. So I share this unit with face-to-face teachers and live virtual attendees, but it's also going to reach anyone who watches the recording.
We should be aiming for increased inclusivity and access within our classrooms and our professional development. So what a great way to model these practices to a national audience. One of our hybrid presentations was a collaboration between 6 members of our 3 PD centers. Not every member was present in person at the conference, but every member was able to share their expertise and engage with both in-person and virtual attendees. This brought great depth to the presentation, but also showed a great example of hybrid learning.
So here you'll see a screenshot of our session recording, and you can see that we had activity in the chat from our people, but we had people in the room, and they were prompted with this question here on the screen. And in the person, they were to turn and talk out loud and share with a neighbor about where they saw fractions and decimals. And then our virtual participants were given the link in the chat to a Google Doc, and they were working collaboratively to add to that Google Doc all at the same time so they could see each other's responses. So after a couple of minutes of work, and granted those 2 groups were working separately on the same prompt, then what we asked them to do was to give feedback, share out a couple of ideas about how they saw that group work activity going. And so what we did was we put the collaborative Google Doc from our virtual participants on the screen so that everyone in the in-person room could also see it. And that way everybody felt like they were a part of the same group there for a minute when we did our share outs.
I would say go for it. So many people benefit from that choice. So thank you so much.